Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Windy Hill Kennel. I'm Kathy Grandstaff, and we are located in Central Ohio, about 35 miles northeast of Columbus. We specialize in schnoodles and schnauzers, and today we're downstairs with Pebbles kids. So these guys are going to be 6 weeks old tomorrow, and they're doing really good. I know you want in my lap, but I don't want you to hold you. I want you to go play. They literally just got out of the dryer. And I know everybody freaks when I said they were in the dryer, but we have a commercial dryer that hooks on a crate. So they were in a crate with the blowing in warm to hot air on them just to get their coats dry. I know it. These are all pretty boys. These are all pretty boys. So in here there are 2 boys and 3 girls, if I'm not mistaken. And we have 2 puppies still available. So the 2 puppies are the black and whites. This one is a full party, and his one says, "Get out of my way, I'm shaking this thing." And this one is a party, but it's a very lightly marked party. It's got a party face, and your bounds are coming in my lap, and he's got party spots on his body. So we're going to start with those 2 first. These 2 are actually the last 2 out of the dryer. I got down here with the other 3 before those guys were out. I got to watch my shoes. I don't want them on my shoes. So they are current on everything they can have, and as tomorrow they're going to get their first puppy shot that comes within the series of 4 puppy shots, and they would finish, if they were here with us until they were 16 weeks old, they would finish on their, what would it be, their 9th and 12th would be their 2nd, 3rd. They're going to finish around 15 weeks old. Lots of times your vet will say, well, we're going to, they'll schedule you out like 4 weeks, and that takes you another month longer to finish your shots. So we like to do them every 21 days right on their birthday. And, but you could go as far as 28 days if you'd like. But I know my vet would have a fit if we went over the 28 days. So to be really safe, you really need that within your first, well, within that 21 to 28 day period. They're current on their wormings. They're good in the bathtub. And they're really starting to show personalities and come out of their little shells. Lots of times, like this one's a little bit afraid right now. This was last one out of the dryer and down here. This one was also with him. So this is a male and this is a male. So I'm going to go through, we're going to give you weights. They're eating dry dog food, and we're going to start the weaning process this week. I know it, you're just busy too. Just a busy girl. Yeah, you're a busy girl. But they've got really cute personalities. And these guys should be somewhere between 9 and 13 pounds. They're a little slow getting there right now. This is the first litter with Einstein and her. And so I'm kind of wondering if Einstein is out of small bloodline party poodles, but he weighs about 12 to 13 pounds. So I'll be really surprised if they don't hit weight. And they do have to be at least minimum 3.5 pounds to be spayed and neutered. They are scheduled to go in for their spay and neuter. And I think it's like I just talked to the vet again this morning and scheduled them in. It's sometime later this month. I think the 17th is when they're going in, if my brain recalls it correctly. So that's like 2 days before their 8-week birthday. And I'm gonna play with my shoestring. No, get over here. Go play with something else besides my shoestring. Get the orange bug. Get that orange bug. Get that bug. Get the bug. Yeah, get the bug. All right. So let's get started. These zeros out. We're going to start with the boys that are still available. And why do you have, no, this is, oh, you know what? I said a boy. It's not. This is the female. This is the boy. This one was sold, and then she came back in on the group when the gentleman backed out on his puppy. So, I guess that's all I can tell you. Oops. Let's get you a microchip number. Leave my shoes alone. Shoes are a bad thing with a puppy. I did not take them off before I came down here. So I don't want them licking my shoes. Parvo is something that most breeders won't even talk to you about or tell you about. Well, I'm not like that. I want you to know all about it because Parvo will kill your dog in 7 days. So when you take this puppy home, please don't take it to a pet store. Don't take it with you. Don't buy anything on the bottom shelves in a pet store that allow adult dogs in or any dogs in. Because I watch male dogs pee on the bottom shelves and nobody ever goes up front and says, hey, I'm really sorry my dog peed on everything on the bottom shelf. Parvo is transmitted by feces and urine only. It lasts on any object it's on. It can be snow, it can be mud, it can be grass, it can be the toy store. It could be the floor at the toy store where some dog has peed and nobody has cleaned it up and everybody walks it all over the store. I've seen that happen. So you can bring it home on your shoes. You can pet the cute stray dog down the street and come home and let your dog lick your hand. And if that dog was sick, you petted, your dog now has been exposed to Parvo. Oop, that was a good flip. She also does acrobatics, by the way. So it is something to be really aware of, not too paranoid about, but we've had it twice here at this kennel. And it was brought in both times by clients on their clothes and shoes. So, and by the time you know that your dog is sick and you wonder why and you get to the vet, you are in the middle of Parvo. And I always tell everybody, if you want to know if it's Parvo, if you offer your dog something really good that it really likes and it just smells it, turns around and depressingly walks away and lays down, you've got Parvo 10 to 1. We've seen that happen here, and that's exactly this. We set something down we knew they loved, and sure enough, when I called the vet and says, we got Parvo, I'm coming in, it had Parvo, tested positive. So she has decided she's going to weigh herself. So that's pretty easy and good. So she weighs 2 pounds, 2.8. See, they hold still better when they do it themselves. So hopefully we will remember that when we get there. 2048 is the male. It is available. Let's see what he weighs. He is 2 pounds. 1.2, 1.4. 2 pounds, 1.4. We got a ways to go before he's going to be able to be spayed and neutered. I don't know if he's going to make it this round or not. Watch your nose. Get your nose out. So the other one is this one right here. Leave my shoes alone. So this is the male. And he's black, can you tell? He has a neon orange collar, and by the way, he has a turquoise collar on him. Beautiful coats on these guys. They're just lovely and silky and soft, and the curls are starting to show. All black face. This one I'm pretty sure will be able to go in and be neutered because he is the heaviest in the litter. 2030. You need to move. 2 pounds, 6.0. He probably will make it. Everybody else has got to work on it. Yes, you do. So that's the two that are not sold. The turquoise collar, which is, there's your turquoise collar, and the orange collar. All right, so the rest of these are sold. Come here. I don't want you. You've been here. I know you've been here and you've done this. So this is the female that is still available. She has a neon pink collar. Her microchip is 2056, and let's see what she weighs. She's 1 pound, 12.4. We got a ways to go. You may not make it either, huh? I know. You may make it later, but you're not going to make it on time to go, I don't think. We'll see. We'll cross our fingers. You've been here and done that. Oh, I was going to hold you up. So this one is, she's got lots and lots of pretty coloring. She's got really nice coat. She's starting to get some curls and flips and waves in it. And she's got a really cute little face. Do you have a cute little face? I know you're not going to open your eyes and do that. All right, down you go. All right, you get away from my shoes. Come here. I did not want to change my shoes, but. So this one is I love this. This is actually a Merle, which you can't tell. This is a Sable Merle. She's a party. And we actually had a Sable Merle party just like this returned to us today because the older couple that bought it had forgotten what it was like to have a puppy. So 2.5 weeks later, they brought it back. So we can't do this. And so a puppy is a puppy until about 9 to 10 months old. 2 pounds, 3 ounces. 2 pounds, 2.8, possibly up to 3. And can you hold up there and let's show your face? Yeah, it's a good baby, but love the coloring. Anyway, the one that came back is this color. Not quite as much sable merle on it as this one has, but it's really pretty. We're going to do a video of it later. Come here. Come here. Come here. Are you watching? What is that? It's going to get you. It's going to get you. Well, you're not going to come. I'm going to come and get you. So this one has a neon green collar. This is the merle. Has black eyes. No shoes. Golly sake. Next time I'm not putting shoes on down here. Really, really pretty coat. Nice and soft. They're always so lush feeling after they've had a bath. And they smell so good. 2012 is her microchip number. And she is 2 pounds, 4.5 ounces. Huh, are you a good baby? She says I'm a good baby. They all have been really sweet. This is the very first litter that we've had. Although Dazzle, I think, had puppies out of him. So this is the second litter, oops, I'm sorry, that we've had out of Einstein. And Einstein has that name because Einstein is an impossible dog. The average person would never want this dog in a million years because he is so smart. There is nothing he doesn't figure out. We actually had to make him a special kennel that is totally enclosed. Top, bottom, sides. He's on a concrete pad because when you go out, his kennel is 6 foot tall. And when you're looking on the ground for him, you're never going to find him because he's hanging from the top of his kennel. He climbs all the way up. He puts 1 foot on one side of the kennel and one on the other and hangs there like a monkey to look at you. And I thought by really trimming his toenails short, he could never do that. Well, fiddle. It didn't slow him down a bit. He flies right up the side of that kennel and hangs there looking at you like a monkey. People walk in and go through the kennel and say, "What is that?" I said, "It's a dog. It's Einstein." We named him Einstein because I know the reason that people sold him to me is because they couldn't deal with it. And they called him Houdini. Well, we had a Houdini already, so we tried to think of another name that incorporated something stupid smart. Well, it was Einstein. And believe me, Einstein fits him perfectly. I don't care what you do to him. When you let him out in the play yard to play with all the girls, we leave a girl with him all the time to keep him company. But you can't put him in a normal kennel and you can't put him in the play yard and come to the house because he will beat you to the house. And we have 6 foot fences in the kennel play area and he still does that. So Einstein has brains that do not quit. And which is really good that he's that smart, but you always have to outthink him. Always have to outthink him. I brought him in the other day and groomed him, and oh my golly, he's really good to groom, but oh, he's just like, I gotta go, I want to go out and play. And you have to stay out there and be a playground monitor when he's outside, that's for sure. So everybody's doing super good. I know, and you've decided you're my best friend today for some reason. Yeah, you've decided that today. You're all over me. And they're eating dry dog food. They're really, really doing well. They're going to conk out here on us because the bath exhausts them. And we knew that was going to happen, so we came right down after the bath and put them on the floor and said, let's do this right now. So I hope you've enjoyed their video. We've got the 2 males still available. This one that's Mr. Personality that's running all around. And this one who is like, I really don't want to do this right now because I wasn't down here earlier and I'm ticked off. So have a great day. Call me if you have any questions. Tomorrow is hump day, and we are almost midweek and rolling towards the weekend. So I love the weather. Oh my golly, except it's so muddy. So muddy. And my chickens, there's not a clean egg in the bunch out of about 9 dozen every day that doesn't have mud or poop on them because they drag it all in on their feet. So we're living in muddy pastures, and at least the kennels are all on gravel, but it doesn't help. They dig it up and find the dirt. So have a great day. Have a blessed week, what's left of it. And you're welcome to call me if you have any questions about these guys. This one's trying to sit down. He can't find it. There, he made it. And I'll be glad to answer whatever you've got questions on, and we'll talk to you later.